I can say knowledge is power, and today UNM officials are arming students with that power, specifically concerning personal safety. This, of course, is in response to 2 incidents in the past couple of weeks where some female students say they were groped while walking on campus late at night.
You know, one way to become empowered is to know what's out there so you can protect yourself. News 13's David Romero live at UNM's campus to talk more about that. David, it is pretty dark and desolate out there in places.
Yeah, we're starting to see dawn come up over the Sandias right now, Matt, but when it's darker, you know how just dark and desolate this place can be, and that's of course at night. And the school officials say the best way for students to stay safe is for them to utilize the resources that are available to them. That includes campus security and police, and above all that, they say the best defense is to use a little common sense. Now, UNM will be holding a public forum today in the sub-atrium. That's between 11 and 1 this afternoon to discuss the recent groping reports and, of course, safety measures on campus. Now, the goal of the forum is to make students more aware and involved in looking out for ways to prevent being a victim of such attacks, as well as making them aware of what resources are available to help them avoid getting into bad situations. Some of those include utilizing the campus security escort services that walks students from classes to their cars or dorms late at night.
I know that campus police wants to make us feel as safe as possible, but at the same time, it's just such a huge campus and not everyone can be protected.
And of course, if you have any information on those recent groping cases, the UNM police says they could use that information. You can call them at 277-2241 or email them at policetips@unm.edu. They also have a website set up so students can get more information and see those sketch composites of the offenders from the first case. You can find that, a link to that rather, at krqe.com. Matt, back to you.
All right, thank you. Important information this morning. Mr. Romero, you can never be too careful out there. And since UNM police heard about these attacks, they have beefed up their team by hiring private security guards to patrol campus. And take a look at this. This is what David just mentioned. Sketches of the 2 men who police say attacked one woman last week. Officers say they grabbed and groped her near Johnson Field, then took off in a blue car. If these men look familiar, UNM police would like to hear from you. Elizabeth.
Also out of UNM this morning, Lobo football coach Bob Davie is speaking out about the anonymous letter that casts him in a bad light. Davie told News 13 that he is no racist. He admitted that there had been issues with pot use on the team, but the coach says everyone gets equal punishment regardless of race.
Everybody in this program will be treated exactly the same. I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white.
Because of privacy laws, Davie couldn't mention any player by name. The coach also denies ever getting into a physical fight with the player that was mentioned in the letter. He admits to falling while verbally confronting the player about a game, but says no fight ever took place. And the athletic department also has signed statements from about 4 other players, which also say there was never any fight. They also say no player has ever come forward with any of these allegations. They're done tallying votes in that very close race for the Albuquerque School Board. Today we can expect the county clerk to officially announce a winner. The unofficial count shows Donald Duran 12 votes ahead of incumbent board member David Robbins, and that is in the race for District 6. Now, fellow incumbent Paula Maez also ran. She fell about 300 votes short. The county clerk's office says the vote counting was completed and they plan to move forward, certifying those votes today. Now, if candidates want to ask for a recount, they must wait until those results are in fact certified.
If you are looking for a job, can you hear the train a-coming? Listen to this. The railroads are looking to hire 11,000 people all across the country, including some, right here in New Mexico. BNSF and Union Pacific are among the companies hiring. BNSF tells us it's looking to fill 94 new jobs, plus replace folks who are retiring. It also says it's very interested in hiring veterans. These jobs, we're told, pay pretty well. They should be available in the next few months. You can find out more about them. Go to our website, krqe.com, and click on news links. Elizabeth.
After a lot of problems with the new computer system at Workforce Solutions, people will get a chance to give the state a piece of their minds. Today, people will get a chance to talk to legislators during a Senate Public Affairs Committee. Now, last month, a new computer system went online and thousands of people with unemployment claims couldn't get through to anyone on the phone. Many say that they were told to hold on for hours. The Senate Public Affairs Committee meeting will happen around 30 minutes after the Senate floor session ends. The Senate floor session, by the way, is scheduled to start at 10:30.
Don't let con men rip you off using your PNM bill. Albuquerque police say there are guys out there telling people and businesses their latest power bill, the payment for them didn't go through, and they need to pay up instantly using a credit card, of course, right on the phone. Police say the whole thing is fake. If you've heard about this, let them know. They've also heard about this scheme going on in Alamogordo as well. And here's a warning from the MVD about what could be an insurance scheme, again, going after you. Its leaders say telemarketers from something called the Auto Insurance Center are calling up folks claiming the MVD is concerned that you're paying too much for car insurance. Yes, the MVD. And asking you to call a 505 number. Then, of course, these people want your personal information so they can go rip you off. The MVD says it has absolutely nothing to do with this. And once again, you can never say this too much. Never give out your personal information on the phone to someone who calls you.
No.
You call them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Note to self. All right.